Xabi Alonso certainly demands from his players. But Vinicius Junior into the book, the first name taken. Bradley, by the way, of Liverpool is the only player on the pitch today who is a yellow card away from a suspension. But he was on the receiving end this time, winning this free kick in a useful position. Dominik Szoboszlai, who we know has previous. Watching on enviously maybe Trent Alexander-Arnold from the bench. As Szoboszlai takes it towards Konate, who was trying to get something on it. Didn't quite get the contact he wanted, and is content in the end is Konate just to let that one drop out of play for the Liverpool throw, which they take pretty quickly here. Andy Robertson doing so down the line for Gravenberch. Now Virgil van Dijk, just assessing his options. Everybody in white in the way, really, though. It's Real Madrid packing their own half of the field right now. Real respect, of course, between these two sides. Two of the greats of the European game. There's the crossfield ball again for Mo Salah, which we've seen on a couple of occasions already. Nearly, but not quite. He attempted to wrap his boot around it and couldn't quite keep it in play.
Yeah, you're right. This is one of the tools that Liverpool is using right now. Virgil van Dijk trying to send a diagonal ball to Mohamed Salah. Maybe what is missing is the execution, but I think at the timing a little bit too, because Mohamed Salah wasn't on his own over there. Carreras was pretty tight, pretty close to him, so that was never going to work.
Let's just run you through what's happened at the Parc des Princes, where Paris thought they had scored an equaliser against Bayern München. Ousmane Dembele's chested finish, he thought would have made it 1-1, but he was offside. VAR intervening, so it is still 1-0 that the German Bundesliga side lead by in France.
Still goalless at Anfield. Liverpool against Real Madrid as the league phase reaches its halfway stage. For these two sides after tonight, nothing between them in the game's opening quarter, but Liverpool and Wirtz have won the ball back well on their left-hand side, and he was almost into the penalty area there, Florian Wirtz, but as it turned out, just one too many to get the better of. Arda Güler did well, and now some space for Real Madrid and Kylian Mbappe to run it towards the edge of the Liverpool penalty area, where he has support from Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior into the box, twisting and turning. Bradley and Konate blocking his path. Carreras then goes down inside the area, but it's a firm challenge from Bradley that dispossesses him. Only as far as Tchouaméni, who won it back well for Real Madrid. Now Mbappe to Vinicius Junior again. Left side of the box. Bradley again is in the way. Said that before, and likely will say it again over the course of the contest here. Vinicius Junior, though, is seeing plenty of it. Much of the Real Madrid attacks are coming down that left-hand side so far.
But I would like to say something, Phil, very quickly on Liverpool. Even when they attack, or even when they counter-attack, they don't forget that they have to defend. Real Madrid stole the ball. It was, in fact, Fede Valverde. And by the time they got there to Liverpool's edge of the box, Liverpool had already 6 defenders. So they are attacking with the certain caution, with the handbrake on, just in case.
Here's the shooting opportunity, which is just wide from Tchouaméni. He was given a little bit of space to turn. He found that space well, in fairness to him, and the finish has flashed just beyond the far post and wide. Stays 0-0.
Moments after he thought he'd equalised for Paris, Ousmane Dembele has had to go off in the game between Paris and Bayern. An injury has forced him off, unfortunately. So the Ballon d'Or winner, unfortunately, only lasting 25 minutes in the game, as he has been replaced now by Kang In Lee.
Chase on here for Liverpool. Florian Wirtz has won the ball well, and he's found Szoboszlai in the middle, and out quickly at his feet to make the save was Thibaut Courtois, who did brilliantly. But still the danger may be, because Mo Salah has picked up the pieces for Liverpool. This time on the left-hand side. Camavinga is with him, halting his progress. Well, wonderful awareness first from Florian Wirtz to find some space when the ball came his way. It had been helped on halfway. Actually came off a Real Madrid defender. Wirtz was so quickly and sharply onto it, had the presence of mind to square it to Szoboszlai, who did get there first, but Courtois out so quickly to deny him any sort of space, really, and makes himself as big as he possibly could at the feet of Dominik Szoboszlai, and ends up saving it, I think, with his right leg.
It's an absolute incredible save. I mean, it was like a handball save, with the goalkeeper just making himself big. And I tell you what, I think Florian Wirtz's pass was so well timed. Liverpool was about to score, but Thibaut Courtois came on their way.
Here's Andy Robertson's free kick for Liverpool, left-footed from the left-hand side. Both Van Dijk and Konate were up from centre-back, and I think it was the captain, Virgil van Dijk, that got the touch to that, but over the top it goes. Another dangerous ball in from Robertson, and Liverpool sensing their opportunity
Just very quickly on Paris Bayern. I mean, Dembele's injury is the second bad injury that Paris Saint-Germain has had in the last 5 or 6 days, because remember that Desiree Doué is also out.
Yeah.
Really unlucky for Paris.
Yeah, another setback
Yep.
for the holders, who of course were the team that put Liverpool out in the round of 16 stage last season, when Real Madrid's journey ended against English opposition in the quarter-finals against Arsenal. They have won, actually, only 2 of their last 9 matches against English sides now have Real Madrid, despite all the successes they've had in this competition. They are still on terms at Anfield tonight, partly courtesy of Thibaut Courtois and that super save to deny Dominic Szoboszlai. Liverpool looking for Ekitike here. Courtois again alert to the danger. He was a long way outside of his penalty area, but importantly so, as it turned out, as he won it well. Bradley forward, though, in towards the run of Ugo Ekitike, edge of the penalty area. He's found Mo Salah. Salah back for Szoboszlai. That's deflected. Spins behind. And what's the referee going to give here?
Goal kick. No, sorry, free kick.
It's a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area for a handball.
Free kick, yeah. By the way, Liverpool is resorting to long balls every time they can. This time it was a very good pass to Ekitike, who gave some continuity to the play with a great pass. And I tell you what, that's a free kick, but it was pretty much on the verge of the area.
Well, they are checking whether it should be a penalty. It's Aurelien Tchouameni, who is the Real Madrid player in question. He was standing pretty much, wasn't he,